Oh, oh, hey guys, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Gurt's Beer Guide. Before we begin, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to my sister Lacey, who actually got me this shirt. I am going to make a list of people that, if you do want one that is very similar to this, if not the exact same, just get a hold of me. Let me know if you haven't already, and we'll try to work something out. For today's beer, I've gone out of my comfort zone, out of my realm, out of my usual drinking to try a beer that I have never said anything good about. If you know me on a personal level, you'll understand that this is my least favorite style of beer. But today's beer is an IPA. So this bad boy right here is the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. Ugh. I'm thinking about the IPAs that I've had in the past, and I have not tried this beer. I have never had this style beer from this. I've had this company, New Belgium, and I'm going to tell you about them in a second. But just the thought of IPA, I'm telling you, I just don't like them. Okay, I got that out of my system. I'm good to go. Anywho, New Belgium. They started in 1991 in Fort Collins, Colorado. In 2016, New Belgium produced about 957,968 barrels, and they became the 8th largest overall brewery in the United States. New Belgium makes 14 different style beers annually, which means they make them all year round. Now, before 2002, you could only get their beers in 16 states. And as of August of this year, they have all their different beers available in all 50 states. So without further ado, we're going to open this bad boy up. All right. Glassware that I would recommend for an IPA of such would be, if you're out in a bar, you're probably limited to very select glassware like a pint glass, which is fine, but a tulip is also another good pairing to really get the flavor and all the aroma of this beer here. So without further ado, let's open it up and let's give her a pour. Got my music. Oh boy. This beer right here, this has a 9% ABV. What else can I got for you? They use a ale yeast and yeah, food pairings. We'll do spicy foods and fried foods are supposed to be very, very good going with IPAs here. So let's dissect this beer, shall we? Okay, so overall appearance of this beer, I do actually like the color. It's got a nice kind of a golden, color to it. Let's get this little fancy light I got here. Carbonation's not bad. I just poured it about a minute ago, so it's it's still bubbling up there. The head's pretty good still. Overall, it looks like a good tasting beer, but we'll see. Okay, and then I forgot to mention too, this has a 70 IBU measurement to it, which I've had stronger beers and I've enjoyed them. I've had a lot less IBU rating beers and I did not like them at all. So this one is pretty high up there. So let's give her a taste, shall we? Okay, here we go. Cheers. Okay, oh wow. My first opinion on this beer is wood. Like it. I'm sorry, it tastes like tree bark. Oh my God. I put it back in the limelight. I mean, oh man, I want to say that's a good beer, but this is just not my taste. This is not my cat's meow. Let me just tell you what I appreciate the beer and the time it takes to make an IPA. It really is an interesting way. If you want to look about what IPA, India Pale Ale, actually means and the story behind it, I would highly recommend that you do. But man, this is not my cup of tea or my taste in beer. It's been a hot minute since I had that sip, and it's just not leaving my mouth. I don't know. There are people that do love these. This are the people's favorite beers, and it's just not mine. I'll do a porter, I'll do a stout, I'll do dark beers, I'll do strong beers. I just had an 11% beer Wink, wink. I just had an 11% beer the other day, and I loved it. And this is 9%, but it's not the strength and the volume and the alcohol in the beer. It's just the IBUs and, you know, the yeast they use. Woo. This is a low rating beer on my opinionated scale. I respect it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 in my personal opinion, but that's just my opinion. You might love this beer, though, so that's not me. So that's going to wrap up this IPA review. I hope I gave you a little bit of knowledge. I hope you enjoyed me trying my least favorite style of beer. I still have to finish it, though, so, yeah. And I didn't forget. If you're going to drink, be safe. Don't get hurt. Tune in next time for Drinking in the Barracks with Gurt. Cheers.